Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
Let the new age of enlightenment begin.
Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Tribeca Film Lounge, the Cadillac Tribeca Film Lounge, and I'm here with this very important director, Mr. Panos Cosmatos.
That's right.
A fabulous Greek director who just filmed this wonderful film, Beyond the Black Rainbow.
That's right.
And it's premiering here at the Tribeca Film Festival. This is an unusual film. It's very retro, from the 1970s, very Kubrick. Explain to my audience the synopsis of this film.
The story synopsis is about a girl being held captive in a institution, and her attempt to escape.
It's almost like she's in a laboratory, right? And
Yeah.
he's doing all kinds of experiments on her. I was reading the synopsis a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, why did you choose this subject to make a film about this?
I think I was just trying to find a setting that you could inject a lot of metaphors into, and that setting worked.
And that worked for you?
Yeah, it worked.
Explain to my audience a little bit more about the character,
Which one?
the scientist.
The scientist is basically a person who has two identities, and he is keeps one of his identities suppressed. Yeah.
And this identity is about, is he like an egomaniac?
Yes.
That's what it appears from the film, from the trailer that I saw.
He's absolutely, he's an egomaniac, and yeah.
And the actress that plays the part of the victim?
Elena, yeah, she was a wonderful actress.
How did you pick her?
Well, we auditioned several actresses, and Ava seemed to be the one that really instinctually understood how to approach the part. She seemed to have a very instinctual understanding of the character.
Of the character. Did you do a lot of research on being a victim?
No, I didn't.
She didn't.
Not as far as I know. I actually didn't speak with her very much about the part. I just kind of let her do her thing.
Oh, interesting, interesting. Now, you come from a background that is, your father was a film director.
That's correct.
And your mother was an experimental artist.
That's correct.
So you combine the two,
Yes.
and you're expressing your art through film,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Do you have a love of science? I mean, science fiction movies when you were a child?
Yeah, of course I love science fiction movies, and I love science too.
I could see that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
could see that about you.
Yeah.
Interesting, very interesting. Now, tell my audience a little bit more about your father.
My father was a film director who directed Hollywood blockbuster type movies back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, and
Tell my audience some of the films that he did produce, direct.
he directed Rambo: First Blood Part 2 and Cobra, and my favorite film of his is called Of Unknown Origin, which is the first film that he made after we moved to Canada, which is sort of a thriller about a rat that gets inside of a house and drives this guy crazy.
Pretty creepy.
It's pretty creepy.
So he has really inspired you to become the director that you are today.
In many ways, yes.
Tell my audience, what would you like? What kind of films do you want to direct? Besides this one, of course, which is a 70s. I love the idea because I'm so retro myself.
yeah.
That's why this was one of the films I wanted to see.
The other films that I want to make some are more abstract than this one, and others are much more crowd pleasers.
When you say crowd pleasers, what do you mean by that?
A movie that would just get a real jolt out of the audience, you know?
Real jolt.
Give the audience a real
Are
jolt.
you like the kind of guy that likes to make those kind of films, like bang, bang, blow 'em up, that kind of thing?
Not really, but I like the idea of moving an audience, you know?
You want the audience to feel the impact of the thrill.
Yeah. Whereas this film, I don't know, is much more the opposite of that. It's a much more low-key film. I think.
You think so? I don't think so. I think it's pretty intense.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, from what I could see from the trailer, I'm dying to see the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet. And I'm going to talk to your publicist about that later because I definitely want to see this movie.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah.
I hope you can check it out.
Okay. Well, that sounds terrific. But I want you to tell my audience now,
Okay.
where can we go to find out more information about you as a director?
There's my website, Panos.Cosmatos.com, which just has a few images from the film and a link to the trailer. And that's about it.
IMDb.com, right?
Yeah.
Okay, terrific. Well, I want to thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
this wonderful interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the Tribeca Film Festival. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, signing out. Pink champagne kisses.
Fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.